I don't know how to start a video, but I'm Hoolis, and this is Genius Creek Episode 1 in RimWorld. So when we last left off, we had just embarked. We took a bunch of time in Episode 0 designing how we wanted our character to be and all that good stuff. So I'll have him equip his things and try to unforbid everything. I'll probably miss something, I'm sure. Just because I always miss something. It's usually the components, but I got those this time. I still have absolutely no idea why the items all start out as forbidden, just because it's so inconvenient. How do we want to handle this? I think we decided, like, create a choke point there, and, like, right here, and then we have a huge area in here to work with. So, I guess we'll do that. Well, we probably won't create, like, a choke point just yet, but we'll sort of nestle away a little structure over here. And what kind of blocks did we have? Marble blocks? Yeah, marble blocks. Okay. So, how do we want to do this? We could go right up against the mountain here. 13, let's say 13 by... got 500 blocks. So we can afford like 100 blocks per side, roughly. Is that counting the wall? It's not. Okay, that's fine. I'll just have it be 19 long. And we'll go down to... here? Yeah, okay. So that'll make it 11 across at the inside. And 19 long. That's pretty good. We'll also put down a door. And that probably won't leave us with too much marble left. But that's probably fine. You don't need to be a doctor, really, I guess. Do bed rest, though, when you need to. Yeah, you can do negotiating, no animal handling, no hunting. Not yet, anyways. Yes, constructing and repair at 1, as always. We'll turn down hauling and cleaning and researching. There we go. Couldn't remember how to pronounce the word for some reason. Growing can stay right there, but we'll turn down smithing and tailoring and art. Plant cutting can stay at a 3, mining can go down to a 4. Growing can stay at a 3, cooking can stay at a 3. Okay, that's probably fine. So he is really good at constructing. It shouldn't take him too long to put together this building. And then I need to take stock of, like, how much marble we have left, so that I can figure out, you know, whether or not I can actually build a room with the marble inside of this, because I'm going to split this up like I always do. I'm going to split up this building into, like, probably put a bedroom here, maybe? It is 11 across. Maybe like a bedroom in this corner, the cooler up here, the freezer, the table and stuff up here, some workbenches down here. Something like that. We will see how much more we need. Okay, so there's roughly 150 marble needed to complete the walls. And how much marble do we have? Unforbid the titanium as well. So we have about 100 marble to spare, it looks like. Maybe like a tiny bit more. Not ideal. It's only enough for about 20 more tiles. Also, we'll get this cleaner up and inside of the base relatively soon. So if we've got about 100 blocks, we can probably say, like, split this roughly in half. Do that, build a door, and then we'll probably build everything else out of wood. The marble blocks actually look really nice. In general, sort of all the walls look the same, but they're different colors, and the marble one is a lot better than, like, the sandstone one, which is kind of an ugly brownish color because it's sandstone, like a brownish yellow. But this one looks nice and smooth. I don't normally get marble blocks because the places that I embark to get, like, limestone, sandstone, and slate, something like that, as their types of stone there. But I like the marble stone. Not that it really matters, I think they all have exactly the same stats. And they do actually have fairly decent stats, like these wall tiles each have 420 health, as opposed to 90, I think, for a wood wall? We'll find out shortly. Also, let's put together a bed. What level of constructing is he? 20? Yeah, okay. Well, I don't want a specific quality. I just want the bed complete, and then you can go to sleep. Let's also work on this while he is working on those last things. We'll say, like, an hour of joy. And we'll say... maybe like this. Maybe a little bit longer. How many hours is that? 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's say 1 more hour of work, but then joy before that and joy directly in the middle of his 10-hour shift. So that should make him fairly happy, I hope. It's not as much joy as I normally put in. Normally it's 2 hours before and after a 9-hour shift. So this is a little bit longer shift. Did I pause it? No, he's just sitting around. That's fine. Probably do it as joy time or something. But normally I do like longer or shorter shifts with more joy before and after, but they tend to get topped out for that. Like, you know, they fill up their joy bar pretty regularly for that. So this time I'm not going to do that. Also, I'm going to undo that one, just so that he doesn't like not build this tile, or also doesn't get trapped back here, which would be awkward in either case. So his room's built up now, not connected. How many marble blocks do we have left? 90? That's pretty good. I don't think it's enough to actually build the cooler, unless we also... good. Unless we also, had like a wooden door. There we go. That's what I was thinking. If we make a wooden door, we might have enough marble to do it. So, also, there's the question of like whether or not I want to double wall it, so that I can sort of keep the cool in. But it's a lot harder to do that with a cooler because the actual cooler tile doesn't go through blocks. Let's say like that for the cooler. That's fairly decent size. It's 9 on the inside, 9 by 5, so 45 tiles. That's not bad. Does it actually? Yeah, it does tell me. So it's 9 by 5. That's not bad. It's a fairly decent amount of space. I can put that there. And that leaves room for the table and a chair. Those ones don't need to be quality, but this one I actually do want to I'll deconstruct that. And I will say build a bed and cycle building it until you get a legendary bed, because you have level 20 constructing, so you're gonna have the best bed in the entire universe, basically. And I might do that for the chair as well. I think just a masterwork chair. There's an exotic goods trader. So, where are they at? We probably won't really be able to trade with them. We don't have anything to trade, for the most part. I mean, I guess we have, like, some titanium, but I doubt that's worth much. 32 apiece. So we have, like, 900 silver worth of titanium. We've got this cleaner base station, which I'll actually install here whenever Dexter feels like getting around to it. It's also kind of weirding me out that he's named Dexter because, like I think I've mentioned a few times lately, I'm watching Dexter, like the TV show Dexter about the serial killer. And it's kind of weirded me out that my colonist is named Dexter. So the exotic goods traders just sort of got all up in my colony here. Dexter, what are you doing? Okay, he's gonna sleep outside on the ground not in the cold, I guess, because it's 50 degrees. That's not too cold, but it is in the rain, so... Oh, I guess it is slept in the cold. Yep, okay. Slept on the ground. Disturbed sleep because there's an entire herd of buffalo walking around his head. But he is feeling great, so that's good. Hopefully he'll actually, like, work on this at some point. Also, I really wish that I could just tell traders, like, not to come inside of this area. It's not for them. This is my little colony. And another group of visitors. Wow. Although this is just one guy, instead of an entire herd of people. Dexter, where are you at? Relaxing socially for the briefest of seconds before, the work period kicks in. It's fine. This, needs 100 watts, it looks like. That's fine, as well. Let's have him chop down all the plants that are in here when he gets the chance. It shouldn't take too long anyways. Also, it looks like he's going to be, cycling that bed for a little bit. The trader caravan is leaving. He's, like, losing a tiny bit of the wood each time, and then he has to go and grab more. It's kind of annoying. Relaxing socially, that's fine. Can you prioritize cutting this tree, though? And, like, maybe prioritize cutting this tree? Just so that you have a little bit more wood, like, closer to work on the bed with. And I'll settle for masterwork quality on the bed rather than legendary. I know it's kind of difficult to get up to legendary. So... Oh! No, that's superior. Okay, so he is designating it to be destroyed. Deconstructed, rather. You can do it! Yeah, masterwork bed. Okay. So, the reason that I like to have higher quality beds is... The higher quality the bed is, the quicker they will gain rest. When, like, the quicker they'll fill up their rest bar when they're sleeping in the bed. So, by having a masterwork bed, we can actually pause here and go to his needs. You can see that the bar is filling up really, really fast. It'd fill up even faster if we had a legendary bed. I had it once. And, they would fill up their entire bar in, like, 3 hours of sleep. Even from just about empty. So... Even with a masterwork bed, you can see that, like, he only slept for about 5 hours. And he's just good to go for the rest of the day. So we have more time to work each day, which is very important in a colony. Let's also quickly set up the correct facilities to be able to use the cooler properly. So we'll set up those. We'll put batteries in here as well, like so. And have power conduits coming out. Now I'll probably use wind turbines. We can't really fit multiple here side by side. Maybe we can. I can put one right here, and then I can put one right here. But then I've got to chop away some of this stone. Like that much stone, I think. Let me open this back up. Yeah, that much stone. Okay. So, Dexter, if you want to work on things, maybe. Haul and steel to the power conduit, that's fine. Could maybe be good to, like, haul this stuff into the stockpile. I guess I didn't make a stockpile yet, but even so. It's just gonna sit out in the rain, otherwise slowly decaying away. What else is, like, going on in the map here? There's a bunch of wildlife, some boomalopes in here. An alpaca. 3.8 move speed. How does that compare? Slower than my human, which seems a little wrong. You would think alpacas would be faster than humans. Maybe they're just, like, running all the time. And by they I mean humans and not alpacas. What are you working on, Dexter? Making the batteries and basically just constructing all of this stuff, and that's fine. I could probably cancel this for now. Yeah, I'll cancel that for now. I only need one of them, really, and that'll sort of get the power going. There it is. Unfortunately, I do have to still connect it up with power conduits. But that's not too hard. It's just like 4 or 5 tiles that he has to do. It looks like he didn't really want to do his full joy time. Yeah, see, he's already topped out on joy. So, he doesn't really need to spend a whole lot of time each day working on it. Good. Good. Could you actually construct those, though? More visitors, really? What is with all of these visitors? Dan Man. Oh, never mind. Danon. That's significantly less cool. He's got a microwave emitter, psychic foil helmet, steel military. He's got some cool stuff, but nothing too cool. Dean has other stuff. Not really anything to sell, it doesn't look like, but he does have a Pioneer helmet, whatever that is. A helmet of the Laconian Pioneer armor. Simple target assist system integrated. So I don't really know how effective that is. It looks like maybe it takes 5% off the aiming time. That's pretty cool, if that is what it does. That's not really a huge boost, but it is like a small boost. Also, why is this one powered, but the other one isn't? What? Oh, this one is probably attached up to here, and this one attached down there. However, it seems like they're connected now anyways, so that's not too much of an issue. Yeah, okay, that's fully connected now. Once Dexter mines away this, then I will have him build a second windmill. Also, these need to be chopped away as soon as possible. How far up front does it go? Like that far? Yeah, it's a little bit far, but, you know, whatever. We'll also probably construct floors there just to, like, help with not having any plants grow there. That's what I normally do, at least. Actually, real quick, let's create a stockpile in the freezer to hold all the food. Critical importance, no rotten, no manufactured, raw resources... Gardener, traits of bloodlust, and optimist. Yeah, sure. Whatever. I will have to create a second bedroom, but that's fine. So, let's say manufactured. We actually do want medicine and drugs to be kept in the freezer. Also, wart. I don't think we need raw resources, really. We'll turn it all off except for plant matter, because plant matter can actually go bad, I think, if you leave it out. Turn off all of those, turn off chunks, turn off corpses, but turn back on animal corpses. Now let's check out Bud's stats. He's good at social, good at growing, not really good at anything else. So... I guess we'll put him on growing, since he can't do much else anyways. He's not really a doctor anyway either, but he's better than Dexter at least. Bed rest up, flicking up. Social can be up, and I guess Dexter can stay at 2 socials. Well, no handling still. Dexter doesn't need to grow anymore. Bud should mine when possible. And we're going to change Bud's name in just a second here. I'm just setting up his priorities. Hauling can be 1 higher for each of them, and then... Does it really matter? Not really, I guess. Putting it at a 3 instead of a 4 means that it happens before plant cutting instead of after, but everything else is pretty much unaffected. No, wait, it happens before mining. That's what it is. We don't really need them to be cleaning. Mostly because we have a cleaning bot. Hopefully that'll actually work properly. We'll name it Genius Grove. Of course, I spelt it wrong. That's fine, it doesn't show up in most places. Okay, that's fine. Bud, you're gonna be renamed. That's what I get for trying to type and talk at the same time. So this Bud's gonna be Dee Dee. I don't know if that's actually how it's spelled in the show, but it's close enough. So Dee Dee's chopping away all of the stuff on the inside of the place, and that's fine. Because, you know, we don't really need all that grass and stuff in there anyways. We'll build a floor soon enough. In fact, I'll actually get the floor done now. We'll say a wooden floor, probably good enough. Ooh, that takes a lot of wood. That's fine. So all that. We'll say chop away some of these trees. Good. Floors are getting constructed nice and quick. The visitors from Hope Mountain expected more from me, apparently. I don't know why. The colony just started, like, 2 days ago. So, they're kind of... Okay, Dee Dee is, like, really good at plant cutting. How are you so fast? What is this? Global work speed 100%. Plant work speed 144. I guess maybe that's it. I don't know what's making her so much faster at chopping down trees, because it seems like it's going too fast. But that'll give us a nice amount of wood for the floors, and also we need to make a room. Dee Dee can have a nice little wooden room off to the side here, I guess. Let's go like this. Out, like that. That's the correct length, but not the correct width. There we go. And we'll have... Whoops. No, that's fine. So we'll have a little corridor coming out here, and we'll put down doors so that we can actually get out there. And a door there, and a bed. And the bed will be masterwork. Also have to quickly assign Dee Dee's stats, or her restrictions, I guess, not really stats. So just same thing as Dexter. She's not a night owl or anything, so it doesn't matter too much. Dexter, can you prioritize working on the bed, please? Like a little bit. Keep. Equip wood, excuse me. What? How would you equip the wood? That's fine, I guess. Stop hauling things to other places. I need you to complete the bed. Work on it. Like, seriously? He keeps hauling wood off to other places. Okay, that's fine for now. Dexter's going to sleep. Dee Dee will have a place to sleep. Even if it's not a masterwork bed, it is still an excellent quality, and we can get the masterwork sorted out in the future. But for now, we've passed 22 minutes, so that means it's time to end the video. Hope you guys are hyped for this new series, enjoying it so far maybe. And, you know, if you are, leave a like, leave a comment. Share this with anybody who you think might enjoy it. It helps out a whole bunch. And if you aren't already subscribed, I really recommend that too. You get these videos every day to your inbox at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And, you know, it helps out a whole bunch. But other than that, I'll see you guys all next time.